Hey, this video might be even more boring than the other ones because I'm in uncharted territory uh, that I'll be using GNU image manipulation program to uh, basically blend some photos that I need to find first. I think that's the first one. So it's deleted, right? Okay. So this photo, can I do that? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Now let me try to. Sorry, move GIMP it. Huh. Okay, that's. Oh, can I shrink it? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, then you can see most of what's going on. And I'll move the marble tracks to the bottom. Can't see that. Uh oh, where'd it go? Wow. I want it to rotate sideways. I don't see how to do it. Okay. Anyway, so this frame is one. I need to open as layers another frame and hope they're the right ones. Open. Looks pretty good. So that's it. Yeah, I imagine that's correct enough. So the trick now is to just have G Choppy there. And so can I zoom? Zoom, zoom, zoom. What was it, like select by color, layer, image? Oh, for now I can just do some crop action right here. Image layer crop. Oh. Select. Image. Canvas size. Crop to selection. I don't want the whole image cropped to selection. No. I only want this layer cropped to selection. I'll crop. No. You guys can't see the menu that I'm on. That's unfortunate. Scale. Mask stack. Tools. No filters, colors. View. Wow, that's weird. It seems like it should be easy. Let me try this. Crop tool. And double click. it crops the whole thing. Don't crop the whole thing. Okay, how about if I lock lock the bottom image. I want to lock pixels, lock position size, lock visibility, and lock pixels. Turn this one back on. Now can I crop? No. I did a crop? No. Okay. Crop to selection. It crops both of them. I want to crop only this layer. All right, ChatGPT. Crop one layer of GIMP. How to crop a single layer in GIMP. Essential part. Switch the crop tool, current layer only. Select, where's the crop tool? Is this one? Selected layers only, there we go. Okay, so now if I if I crop, double click, there. Great, thank you. Then, okay, let's turn off this layer. I want to erase everything that isn't G Choppy. So highlight, free select tool, matte, fuzzy select on the basis of color, right? Bing, bing, bing. Well, let me do this color, see if that works better. Kind of plus. That's minus, huh? Plus. It's going to take forever. And then, which one? I think it's Control X to reverse the crop, select, invert. Control I, then select image view. Well, threshold will be good later. Draw mask. Actually, don't invert. Huh? Which way? Is it inverted now? Okay, I'm gonna float selection. That usually helps. Cut and float. Yep. So I cut the wrong one. Control Z for a while. Select Control I and then select float. Where did it go? Float, cut and float. Oh, no. Yay. Okay. If I name this one, bye-bye. Oh, you can't see that. And then, all right, we're sort of kind of getting there. It'll, gosh, okay. So bye-bye goes bye-bye. Where's delete, 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 delete. Yay, turn this one back on. Oh no. Looks like ass. Why is that the case? Okay, I need an alpha channel, image mode, RGB, add alpha. I need to add alpha. Was it in here? No. Oh, color balance. Oh no. It's been so many years. Color to alpha. Yeah, okay. That's cool, but no, now he's alpha as well. Control Z, Z. I want white to go color to alpha. Color white. Huh. Cancel. Select by color. Select. I just want that to go bye-bye. Swap colors, default colors, color. Cut and float. That's what I did. Bye-bye. Delete it. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to start over with this layer. Where's delete? Oh man. Flatten image. Delete layers. And delete layers. Okay. Excuse me. Oops. Not that. I need to open as layer. Open as layer. All right. So what we're doing, open as layer, highlight GIMP. What is it? What are we doing? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. In GIMP, I want to select part of the top layer mostly by color and remove everything not selected on the top layer. Okay, see if that helps. Here's how to do it in GIMP. Select the top layer, select by color, Shift O. Adjust the threshold, invert, delete. That's what I think I did. If it doesn't delete to transparency, ensure the layer has an alpha channel. Layers panel. Okay, so this is the layer. Layer. Transparency, add alpha channel. Okay, I think that's what I hadn't done before. Then select by color, threshold, I don't know. So threshold more or less? Select by color. Looks like it should be less. Oh wait, maybe not. Okay, let me. Okay, Control Shift A means select all. I'm gonna crop this bad boy here so it's not selecting junk all over the place. Move a little bit. Okay, then it's select layers only, crop. Okay, good. Now turn this one off, so just so I don't have to see it. Now go back to select by color, double click, threshold, let's make it down to 10. Oh, that's probably better. 5, 9.5, 6.5. What happened? Is it selected or not selected? I don't see any selection at all. Okay, select by color, and then I want mode to add. Which one is add? That's add, Shift. I'm clicking around inside him. That's not going to work. Okay. Control Shift A. Let's do the background. Add. With the threshold higher. Oh, yeah, good. Grab that line, grab this line. Okay, hopefully you can get. Well, とりあえず let me hit delete. Yay! And then Control Shift A, select everything, grab that line. Is it Shift? Yep. Click. Oh, what I should do there actually, let me do a zoom. And eraser. Where's eraser? Eraser tool. Yep. That's good. That's better. Okay. Now zoom out. Shoot. Bye. Yep. Zoom in. size. Smaller? 40, how's that? No. 26, cool. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Zoom, let go this way. Okay. And make it bigger. 423. That's gonna be too big. 54. Okay. And zoom, zoom, zoom. Oops. Too much. Oh no, that's his sword. Oh, did I cut his sword? Oh man. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, so that's his sword. Need to not. Don't erase the sword. G Choppy won't be G Choppy without his sword. Alright, alright, alright. Zoomy, zoom, zoom. Okay, now here are some trickier bits because, oh no, I clipped his shoe there. I think it'll be fastest to bring in the image again and let me turn on this layer. How does this look? Ah. Well, it's kind of fine. Zoomy, zoom, zoom. Yeah, that definitely can't see that. I don't care. Okay, perfect. So now, okay, that is great. Yep, fantastic. And oh, there's a okay. I can see there's a little bit of blue showing up where right here. How do I get that bit? Let's zoom this right down to 12. Zoom in. How do I delete these guys? So now select excuse me, select by color. Which one was that? Fuzzy select. Threshold, draw mask, diagonal neighbors, sample merge, feather edges. Do history images. Select by color is different than how do I do it? Shift O. Shift O. Select by color. So if I click zoom in, zoom, color, it selects a bunch of them. Then I hit delete. Yeah, that's great. And here, color, delete. Okay, how are we looking? Zoom out, D out, out. Chip. Shift, can select none. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Do 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 do. Okay, I ain't mad at you. Okay, so let me. I'm not gonna merge the layers down, but I will file overwrite. Should make a copy of it. Okay. Okay, let's make a copy. Do 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 do. So what was it? Well, overwrite 1573. Now which one is 1573? That's without G Choppy. So if I oh, I know what I can do. I'll grab a copy, put it on Mr. Free. That's gonna not move it, but it copies it. Okay, got a copy there. It's a funny story. When I got this computer, this is a System 76 brand laptop they call Lemur. It's got Pop OS X on it, and I was like, blah blah blah, and I got 500 gigabyte main drive and a 1 terabyte secondary drive. System 76 does not make any assumptions about how I would want to mount the secondary drive, so they don't mount it. I forgot what I had ordered by the time it got shipped to me overseas, and overwrite, and I was like, huh, okay, 500 gigabytes, that's cool. I forgot there's a 1 terabyte drive chilling, not mounted. So now I've got that drive mounted. It was like, what, 4.5 years that I had that drive there and never used it. So yeah, now let's go to Dragon Frame. I'll turn off GIMP, go to Dragon Frame, and let's look through. The scene is I can turn the camera on. Someone didn't turn off the camera last night, but the camera turned itself off. Okay, so that's a live frame. I don't have the lights on, but okay. So boop, boop, boop. So soon we should get a picture with G Choppy. There he is. Okay, so that's the one that we just edited. And excuse me, I think it looks magnificently perfect. Great. So let's do the next one. And in my notes, it doesn't say what frame it is, but that's okay. All right, so that's the first one. Then how are we going to do it? I'll close GIMP. I'll let you see what I'm doing here. GIMP back on. File. Close. View. Close image. Copy image location. Close all. Oh, I'll just save it. I don't know what's going to be saved. Saved in, I don't want it there. Save it on Mr. Free Z Junkyard. Save. Save. Okay. Then I can close it and open the next one. So that was 1573. 1571. What order are these in? That's deleted. That's fine. 1572 says 1573. 1574. That looks like the one that should be the background. So let's pop this over here. And then 1575 has nothing. Ooh, how are they different? Okay, let me open as layers 1575, 1575, and probably 1576, open as layers 1576. Get a G Choppy here. That says 1384. Anyway, let's see how these frames compare. Okay, there's no rotation there. That's great. And what about these two? Also, I don't see a difference at all between the two. Okay. Now, I would like to know which of these two Dragon Frame thinks is the one that's being used, but I don't. So what I can do, if Dragon Frame doesn't get updated, I'll just change the file names, I guess. Or I'll overwrite the other one. That's fine. They look so identical, I can't tell a difference. So that's good. Oh, there's one string that moves between the two. From that, can I tell what else is different? Nothing. Dragon Frame looks like I would say that's the farther away version, and so it's the second one. So I think it's not 1574, but 1575. I think, but I opened 1575 as a layer, so if I overwrite 1574, it won't show up in Dragon Frame. All right. Anyway, zoomy zoom zoom. Crop action. Keep his hand intact, and then layer only. Good. Okay, so we have the background without him. Then what worked most easily? Oh, the inside part, that went pretty easy. Okay, what did I do before? Select by color. Oh no, this one. This select by color. Click. And then shift click. Shift click. Shift click. Nope. It's chewing into his hair right here. So I need to not do that. Control Z. Okay. Checking his body. Nothing is intruding into his fur or his shoes. That's good. And so if I click delete, boop. Oh, I need an alpha layer, right? Right. Layer. What was it? Image, tool, colors? Huh? Transparency. Add alpha channel. Delete. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now erase. I need to, I guess, Control Shift All so the eraser can access. Do. So we're basically erasing the armature, which I use to hold G Choppy in place. And I'm not that well versed. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say well. I am not a designer at all, and I just have rudimentary, rough RUFF understanding of how to do GIMP operations. GIMP is GNU Image Manipulation Program, which I'm using to do this erase action. Make this bigger now. Yay! Oh, don't want to delete. That one's actually in front of it. No, it's not. Some of those toothpicks are actually in front of his feet. His shoes, I should say. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Is there not a keyboard stroke? Reset to native size, lock the size. I want a quick keyboard way to change the size. Do, 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 do. Na 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 na. Yep. Yep. Then we're almost done with this one as well. I think there's about 6 frames, no, maybe 8, where he's flying. Excuse me. I'm allergic to pixels. Here. Now I'm hoping, nope. Yep, nope, yep, nope. Okay. I think I can do a what's it called? Select contiguous color of G Choppy himself with the thing maxed out to whichever direction the threshold has to be. All right. Select by color. Fuzzy select. U. Fuzzy select U. Threshold. So click. Threshold. Let's say 196. Click. Did it work? I think so. Then Control I, then delete. Ta-da! Nice. So 175. Oh, there's a little hair up here. Okay, Control Shift A. Zoom, 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 zoom. What is this? What is that? Bye bye. All right. Now let's see. There's a little bit of an edge there on Pinky. Okay. So highlighting this. Now the other one, Shift O, based on color. Zoom, click, and then delete. Uh-oh. Click, delete. Uh-oh, that's worse. Control. Control Shift A, fuzzy select based on color here. Control I, delete. That's not quite what I wanted. Control Shift A. I mean, it ain't terrible. Eraser, Shift E. That makes sense. Dun, 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 dun. I can see how it would be really hard to manipulate an image manually such that it couldn't be detected. Because if I zoom, kind of easy to see that edge there not being real versus this edge, which is real. And here, like these pixels here. So, like back in the day, trying to erase or create footage of something, yeah, it would be tough. Okay, so we're gonna file overwrite 1574, so it's not gonna show up in Dragon Frame immediately. Turn off Gamperoo. Dragon Frame doesn't see it. So I will basically rename the file. So 1574 has him there. 1575, I should brain. Save this in Mr. Free, and then 1574. I know how to do it better on command line. Okay, FG exit CP 1574 to 1575. Now when I do this, it should just show up in Dragon Frame 1574, 1575 copy, right? But it didn't. Failed to access, permission denied. Oh. I was on the wrong server, huh? CP control C. I exited out of tmux, but not off of the terminal. Okay. G Choppy. Where are you, buddy? Files. Dragon Frame. Huh. I guess Dragon Frame, oh, it kind of makes sense. Dragon Frame shouldn't pull the file system. What are we doing? It's pointing to the actual file, not the inode or something like that. Anyway, good, it worked. Okay, yay, that's 2 done. And 1, 2, so now we're on to number 3. So this is image 1385. And the G Choppy is 1577. So I wrote that note to myself. I can see here the GC 1577. That's the actual image number on the server on the hard drive for this image, but I don't know what image is 1385 in Dragon Frame. Stretch. I've been on my keyboard and computer too long. Stretch. Shake. Thank you, Dragon Frame. Thank you, GIMP. Thank you, everyone who wrote this software. It's very handy. 1577. That's what I'm going for. So 1574 has G Choppy. 1575 is literally the same with G Choppy. 1576 has G Choppy in it, and that says 1384. Huh? 1576. Is that what I just said? No, 1577. 76 got placed over onto 17. Okay, so 1577, right. Okay, so now I need to figure out, it's probably the first one without G Choppy still there. I think it's this one. How can we verify? So El Bandarin is just behind DC 48. Pinky's arms are just in front of these outer place supports. I think I've got the correct frame. So 1584, which I'll open in GNU Image Manipulation Program. Let me close this one and click Save, discards changes, cancel, save as, Control D, save as Mr. Freeze, a junkyard, save. Did it save? Save. Okay, close. Now 1584, and then file open as layers, the one, let's see, 1577, and hopefully it, where is it? Okay. Open as layers 1577, and it should be an exact match. Yeah, the stage does not rotate, so that's wonderful. All right, so we zoom in on G Choppy. Image layer transparency, add alpha channel. Do a little crop-a-roo action, crop, and click. There we go. Now we're going to fuzzy select contiguous colors here. Oh, it's maxed out. Wait, which one was better? The by color select. So that was Shift O. And Control Shift A to select none. Shift O. Select by color. and then delete. Great. I'll turn her off. Yep, that's pretty good. Then what did I do? I think just zoom in and erase a little line around the whole noodle there. Noodle. Shift E is eraser. Zoom in and zoom more. Control Shift A. Turn off the notifications so I can stay in the zone. These are little wooden, what's the word, like discs that I use for his feet. They're round, about the size of United States pennies, I guess. bit messy there. Let me do this one better. That's better. I'm getting tired. You're doing great, buddy. That's his sword, so don't cut that. Oh, wait, what is that? Yeah, that's the wood he's standing on. Or he's floating above it, so I don't need to keep that wood. All right. I'll hear a little bit more. Zoom. And then Shift O. Fuzzy select by. No, it was fuzzy select this way. U. Shift U, O. Control I, delete. I missed a little bit. Looks like that was it. Control Shift A. Shift E for eraser. Click there. Okay, looks correct. There. That may have been it. So now you click Control I, delete. There we go. Nice. And then turn on the background. Bing. That's cool. So zoom in here. Now Control Shift A. U Shift. I guess I do Shift O. Zoom. Click. Delete. See what happens. Ain't bad. Control Shift A. Nice. Then file overwrite 1584 and I've had GIMP off the entire time. I'm sorry about that. So overwrite, and then let's go back to Dragon Frame, back, forth, and then there he is. Okay, so let's do the next one. Turn off Dragon Frame, or turn on GIMP. There we go. Close. So save it. Save on Mr. Freeze, the junkyard. Save. All right. Then looking at GIMP. 2, 3, 4 more to go. I estimated 8. It was actually 7. No. Have I done 2 already? I don't know. 3, 2. Okay, so this image, the G Choppy version is 1579. Then go into files here. 8.4 is possibly the next one. That says deleted, so that won't be it. Okay, let's say it's 8.5. I think it's 8.5. Then pop that in there. And then we'll overlay, what did it say? 1579 file. Open as layers 1579. There should be 0 stage rotation. Looks good. And in fact, this says it's for frame 1386, which is indeed the frame I'm on. Okay, so that little loop of there's no rotation, and the G Choppy frame is labeled with the one that I think I'm on, so I think we're good here. Now, we will do some zoom, crop, highlight, and highlight the whole thing. Not highlight, select is more correct. And I'm over optimizing. Premature optimizations, okay. Double this layers only, okay. What was the process? Right. Fuzzy select by color with Shift O. Select this. Delete. I need to add layer transparency, add alpha channel. Delete again. There we go. Then, so I can see what I'm working with. Show me what I'm working with. Then I can do Shift E for eraser. Starting at the top. Cool. Boop, boop. What? Oh, Control Shift A. So cool. And then here. Okay. Whoa, this one's weird. Okay, so zoom down his arm, all good. Looks like that doesn't touch up his arm. It's like meditation. Feel the fingertips. Guided meditation. Or actually, like a guided progressive relaxation. It's not really a meditation, in my understanding. Down, 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 down. Okay, here. And here. Oh, this is actually kind of useful. Huh. Hard, let me see. I'm trying to get the shape of his sword there. Guess that's better. Did I get all the way around him? No, not on the left, his right foot. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, what's that green? Oh, that's G Choppy's. That's sorry, that's Mr. McGlue's arm. Okay. Almost done. Whoa. Just a moment. Oh, I wonder if I'm in my new computer. Huh? Looks big. Ichiman gosen 800 yen. Oi, oi, oi. Ichiman. Okay, I have. He said I don't have to sign for it. I just need to pay for it. So that's cool. My new lemur laptop has arrived, and it has a 1 terabyte drive, and doesn't have another drive because the 1 terabyte is 2 times as large as the one that I used for 4.5 years on this laptop. So I figure I don't need it. And if I do need it later, because it's System 76, I can do a little, either buy a new one later and put it in, or transfer the one from this computer to that computer. But in 4 years, hard drive prices will be lower, so might as well blah, 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 instead of do it now. Okay, so fuzzy select, and I'll click here, Control I, and then delete, and he is perfectly there. All right, now this time there's just a tiny bit of blue on top of her arm there. So we go back to Shift O, click here, delete. Yeah, that's fine. Fine, 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 oh fine. Control Shift A. Perfect. Yahoo! Alright, so now I will overwrite file, overwrite 1585. I'm not gonna make a copy. GIMP off, and then if I go to Dragon Frame, I should be able to click back and then forward, and there he is. So that's great, it's working. And now 3 more to go, 3 more, and then break time. All right, I might start filming again, because now once I finish these 3, G Choppy will have landed, and opening my new lemur is going to take time to set it up and set it up and set it up, so I'm not going to do that right now. But it's cool that it came fine. Okay, okay, the next frame is, the G Choppy frame is 1580. I'm on frame 1387. And so here I'm going to close and I'm saving Mr. Free. Okay, then, oh, let me go back to GIMP so you can see what I'm doing. 1585 now has G Choppy. 1586 was deleted, if I remember correctly. Yep. So I don't need that. 1587, I believe, is the frame that we should be looking at. So let's verify. Okay, right over here, the little floaty bit is just in front of Dr. Sugar's head, and same on the live stream. Let me flip to a previous one. Not there, and then the next one, it's okay. So that's definitely the correct frame. And turn GIMP back on. Then brain. So I go back to GIMP. What happened? There it is. GIMP file, open as layer, and Dragon Frame said the layer is 1580. 1580. There should be no rotation between the two. Zoom out. There's nope, correct, no rotation. It's funny, but everybody else moved. And okay, so now we zoom in and Cropperoo, Captain Cropperoo, and this layer only. Great. It was, oh, need to add layer, transparency, add alpha channel, then fuzzy, select non-contiguous colors, that's Shift O, select here, and then delete. And so it's deleted. I wonder if I can select this and delete. No, it killed his sword. I better not. Go back to doing it manually. Okay. Okay, great. Grandfather. How does it look though? Oh, that's weird. Oh, because Pinky wasn't there whatsoever. That's why. It's almost the case I could just do the bottom, but that's a little bit off. Do it right. If you're gonna do it right. All right, so now Shift E for eraser. If you're gonna do it. All right, now. do it right to the limit of my skill set. Because, yeah. And that's where the armature was, the alligator clip was grabbing onto him. Oh, this is Mr. McGlue. Basically holding down shift and moving the mouse so it's drawing a line, erasing a line between each of these points, and that prevents my shaky hand from like accidentally doing something like whoa and deleting a big bit. So that's good. And sword, long straight line. That's his shoe there. So to here. And by creating, this is like a moat in a way. This is a moat that, okay, the camera just turned off. Let me cover the lens cap. So that when I select G Choppy, it'll select by contiguous color. That's the fuzzy select. Letter U is a shortcut. Then it will select up to this moat and not select the background. Then I do Control I to inverse the selection, which would then select everything except what's inside this moat. So that's been the technique I'm using to erase these bits that are not G Choppy. Okay, that's all good. That's good. Other foot. Oh, did I do it already? Looks like it. What about this arm? No, this arm's not done. Okay. So I'll basically keep this laptop only for Marble Track 3 construction, and the new laptop will be basically everything else. So including travel, because this laptop is 4 years old. The battery is done batterying. I think I've actually removed the battery altogether. Should have, because it did not do anything good, like keep the thing charged or powered on. So I even bought a new battery, but it had apparently just been on the warehouse shelf for that many years and didn't help me. So fuzzy select, click here, clicked I, and then delete. What? That's funny. Okay, well. Is there a way to tell where? What's mask? Draw mask. Nope. Select by draw mask. Sample merged. What does that do? Nope. Threshold. Feather edges. Mode. Undo history. Images. Tool options. Hey. Right in here, looks like, okay, Control Shift A, Shift E, erase. I wonder if that was it. Okay, fuzzy select, click, Control I, delete. Nope, still didn't get it. Gracious. Oh, I know how I can do it. I know how. Control Shift A, Shift U, select. Okay, so now if I follow this line all around his body, somewhere it'll jump over. If I can't find it this way, I'm going to ask ChatGPT how to do it, because this is annoying. Aha! Gotcha. Can you see that little bit is where it is cutting over? Okay, so Control Shift A, Shift E. Let's see if that does it. Now, Shift. Okay, U, click, Control I, delete. No, still didn't do it. But there must be another bit that's connected. Thank you. I tried drawing and I tried erasing a moat around the Send Dad Colorized Ultimate Pick. Not right now. No. Snooze. No, I need more time. Stop. Do it. Put it back on for like 2 hours from now. p.m. 3 hours from now. Okay. Brain. I tried to erase an emote around the part of the layer I want to keep, but I missed a little. How do I clearly show the mask of what is selected versus not? Maybe that'll work. Quick mask or layer mask. Click the small red square in the bottom of your image. Toggle quick mask, Shift Q. Everything not selected will turn reddish. Okay, that sounds pretty useful. Shift Q. Everything not selected. So Control Shift A. Control Shift A. Everything should be not selected. Shift Q off. Control Shift A. Select. What was it? Everything not selected will turn reddish. So if I click, so fuzzy select, click him, Shift Q. Thing is, I'm trying to find where it's connected. So I'm looking for those. I don't think that's it. I saw them before and I'm like, that's not it. And oh wow, in here, yeah, that's it. Okay. So Control Shift A, Shift Q, Control Shift A, Shift E. This little section was it. Now you click Control I, delete. Yay, got it. Thank you, Shift Q. Thank you, ChatGPT. Now, there's a little bit of blue right here. Control Shift A, Shift E. Turn this back on. Yeah, that seems fine. Yay! So then we'll file overwrite 1587 and then go to Dragon Frame, turn off GIMP so you can see it as well. And it loaded this time. Is that right? Huh. I don't know. This time it did load. I don't know why. But yeah, that's the one with here Stop it. Oh, I forgot why this shows up. If I drag it and get it out of here. Oh, I don't want you to show up at all. Composition. Layers. Oh no. Oh, that's because it's on the frame. Okay, that's fine. Let's put it up here. Leave me alone. All right. So anyway, over here, that's not the one. It's the next one. This is where Dr. Sugar's head is touching that little. Appears to be touching that bit of debris. I called it. All right, 2 more to go. We're very close to done. So we'll close this in GIMP, turn GIMP on so you can see, close, not gonna save it, and oi, oh gosh, 1587, that's the, oh, G Choppy's there, okay, so it's probably 1588. How can we tell? Okay, let me throw this over here, 1588, and according to Dragon Frame, the overlay should be 1582 while we're on this frame. Okay, so 1582, if I go to GIMP, file, open as layers, 1582. There should be no rotation between the two. And in fact, this G Choppy frame says 1388 in the top. And so again, that is indicative of it being the correct frame. Because in Dragon Frame on 1388, yeah, okay. So layer, what was it? Transparency, add alpha channel. Crop, what's crop? Shortcode, Shift C. And let's do zoom in. Shift C. Okay, I think this time I'm going to meticulously just go around the entire edge, at least on the left-hand side, because I wasted a lot of time otherwise. And yet I'm not going to do the whole thing around. So Shift, what was it? No, Shift O, and then click this color and delete. Good. Okay, turn her off. Okay. Shift E for eraser, and yeah, might as well start at the top. Oops. Oh, I gotta shift, what is it? Control Shift A to select everything. Otherwise, the selected bit is opposite of what I'm trying to erase, and it won't let me select what's not in the, it won't let me erase what's not selected. Okay, Na, 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 na. Yay! We're in a great. Yep. Oops. See, that's why the shift is safer in a lot of ways. It's like, don't erase until I've decided the mouse is in the right place. Yesterday I was talking to Chat GPT about the scene, the first and the last scene in Pulp Fiction where Amanda Plumer's character Honey Bunny is like seems to go unhinged. Her character goes unhinged, and I was like, gosh, because Jules is like controlling the scene, but he's like, Yolanda, what's Fonzie like? And she's like, cool. And I just was taken like, oh wait, what am I doing? That's needs to go bye-bye, because that's, she's like, cool. He said, that's right. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be cool. Just know. And her voice is being modulated. It's so fascinating how she can do that. Presumably for multiple takes of that bit. She's like, just know, if you hurt him, you die. And it's really well done. I love that movie. Thank you, Amanda. Is it Plumer, for your voice modulation in that scene. It's really well done. And then at the very end, when the pumpkin and Honey Bunny go out the door, Oh, dang it, that's Mr. McGlue's gluing arm. When Pumpkin and Honey Bunny go out the door, uh, Jules takes a bite of his muffin because he's not even stressed. He just kind of like, oh, ouch, I'm hungry. Got them out the door, I can eat. Whereas, like any normal human being would be, the chemical soup would be like, nah, ain't no time for food. We gotta work on living. Okay, that's his other foot. Okay, so this is his sword. Need to not erase that. Oh, bye-bye, foot. Come back here. Um, Earlier today, I was looking at the. Let me grab this while I'm at it. Earlier today, I was trying to use the Google YouTube API to basically grab a copy of the metadata of all these live streams, and I made a, while testing, I wanted, well, sorry, not while testing, I want the data to be saved with the oldest live streams having the smallest ID number on my database. So when I get them, their API by default will give me the most recent ones first. So I need to go through, loop through, grab all of the live stream metadata, then sort it by, in my case, date, and then write it all out to the database, and then we'll thereby have the files in the order that I want, the oldest ones having the smallest ID number. And so during that process, I kept messing up because I had to do pagination and the whole thing. And so I turned off the line that was actually doing the write to the database. And then I could loop through, make sure I was getting them all sorted in order. And I got it done, and then I was like ready to save. And it wasn't saving the database. And I forgot that I had turned off that line. So I kept like spamming the API until they're like, nah, you are out of API, 10,000 units per day, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh man. So I spent almost, oh wait, I need to erase this. Almost half an hour or an hour, I was like trying to request an what is it called? Update the limit quota, increase the quota for the number of times I can use the API per day. And they were like, what's the reason that you want to increase it? I'm like, because I'm so, and in my mind, I'm like, because I can't wait another second. This has been going for 3 years of working time, 5 years, or what am I saying? 8 years of human time, and I was like, come on. don't need to waste their time. I just need to wait 1 day until the thing resets, and then that'll be good. And then hopefully the sort will work the way I expect, and then I can have all the live stream metadata saved in the database. That would be great, great, great. All right, so I think we're done. Let me zoom out. Fuzzy select with very high threshold of 196. Control I to select everything else, and then delete everything else. Now I got it because I didn't skip any bits. Okay. Yay! All right, now turn on the other one, and then it's basically fine. Little bit up here. Let's see. Control Shift A, Shift E. That looks better. Oh, this is interesting. Maybe actually having the background. Okay, I'm going to try to leave the background intact while I do the next loop around the thing. See if that is helpful. So there we go, and overwrite. Let me see if you turn off GIMP, overwrite this file. Does GIMP show it? Or Dragon Frame? No. Switch to Dragon Frame, then it shows it. So I guess while Dragon Frame doesn't have the focus, then it's not watching the file system, but when it gets the focus, then it shows the file system. Or it pulls the file system, I guess is a good word. Okay, so last one right here. And oh, I didn't write down which G Choppy frame it was. That's weird. Okay. Brain. Okay, I can close this without saving, and file. That's the one without G Choppy. Okay, so we're opening this in GIMP, and let me turn on GIMP so you can see it. There we go. And then we're gonna open as a layer. Which one? Let's imagine it's 1583. Go back to Dragon Frame. 1582. Yeah, probably 1583, because by that time I was on a good roll. 1583, and this says 1389 is the frame number. Yep, 1389. Okay, so I think this is the correct arrangement. There should be 0 stage rotation. That's 0 enough for me. And then we do top layer transparency, add alpha channel, zoom in. Shift C was crop, so then little crop action here. Oh, got this shadow. I definitely want to keep the shadow visible. So, yeah. I'll be croppy around the the bottom blue, and there's enough, there's not enough rotation that it will be noticeable. Okay, that's good. So then we'll select, what was it? Shift O, select by color, click this, and then delete, and then I was going to try to leave it visible in the background. Just to double check my brain here. Yep, basically been deleted. And then I'll go Control Shift A, zoom in, Shift E to erase, and start erasing. It's a little bit hard to know what I've erased, but that side should be good. Okay. But this lets me focus my efforts more quickly because I can see what I'm going to care about. So yeah, we have this long line there. That's good, I guess. Yeah, that should work. So here, tonight I'm going to Shinagawa for a meetup group where we're talking about time, and this project is something of a experimentation with time, but I'm taking a lot of time to make this movie that is quite dense with information, so it's hard for people to watch all at once, but it doesn't last that long. It's like it's so far it's done in 15 minutes. What has taken me, what what did I just say, 8 years to do. So that's kind of funny. Apparently, Mr. McGlue has moved. Yeah, that's fine. This is working pretty well. Is this the last one? I think so, yeah. Okay, so now down here, I was going to need to keep his shadow intact. So I'm going to go there, here. go around this piece of wood. Huh. Excuse me. And then I can go up here, I guess, yeah. Okay, and then I need to double check what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Do it that way. All right. Oh, this is done. Okay. Cool. So let's do inside his head. Zombie. Okay, now inside his triangle. And we might be done. So we can't be done. Did I do this part? No. Oh, so okay, I see. Disconnected at the bottom. So I need to grab here to here. I did it again. It needs to. I keep blindly, not blind, I keep unconsciously following the green line, and it's actually Mr. McGlue's glue apparatus. Okay, I think we're done. So I do Control Shift A, fuzzy, select view, can click him, can click I, and then delete. And Control Shift A. Looks like, what happened? Okay, anyway. Oh, Control, because that's showing what's, okay, anyway. Yay! I think we are done diddly done. Oh, there's a little bit of weirdness right. What happened? Why is that? Oh, okay, yeah, I just need to erase this blue edge a little bit. Shift E, here, 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 here. Okay. Here. That's good. Okay. Still a bit of blue there, hey? Okay. Here as well. And this edge. Okay. A little bit here. That's all right. And we're done. So need to file overwrite the overwrite that image and then switch over to Dragon Frame for you guys. And for me, guy, when I open Dragon Frame, it should appear for y'all. Yep. Sweet. So now G Choppy floats over here and on all those frames. So we finished that sequence of him floating. So the armature took the same amount of time, but it produces a better result because I can control him more instead of him slightly more instead of him being hanging on the threads. So yeah, boing, great. Okay, it's almost noon. I'm gonna hang it up as I finish this bit, and we'll either do this, my new laptop, or go to lunch or something else. I don't know. And thank you guys for watching. Have a super great rest of your day, and I will holla at you later. Bye, 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 bye.